Okay, what is up, people? What is up, YouTube? What is up, my fellow embroiderers, my fellow handmade hustlers? Cornell Dixon, dreamer, choreographer, creative, entrepreneur. And today I actually wanted to just go on and hop on live. This is my first time doing it. So if you're not here, I totally understand why. I'm so new to this world and this life, but I just wanted to hop on really quick, guys, and just give you guys a little bit of what I'm going to be doing today. So today I am actually going to be embroidering a hat live for you guys. The biggest thing, if you guys don't know, you guys don't know me and know what I offer, I am new to this YouTube space. I am now offering just free content to give you guys when it comes to embroidery and things that I do and how I was able to launch my Etsy business from zero and gaining over 100 grand in just the first 14 months of being in business. I've been on Etsy for about 3 years now, and it's been amazing. It's been a wild ride. And I just want to impart any wisdom that I could when it comes to launching embroidery business on Etsy. So today I am actually going to take you guys through how I'm going to go from start to finish on how you grab a hat, how you put the hat in the machine, and how you customize it for my Etsy customers. Now, a bit of an impediment, a small thing that kind of sucks right now you're not going to be able to see is you're not going to be able to see me go into my orders. So what I'm going to do is toggle back and forth. You'll be able to see me go from grabbing the hat and embroidering the hat, but I'm actually going to go into my custom orders right now and just check out an order that I'm going to do. So I'm navigating through. We have Etsy orders that come in every single day. And right now I'm actually just going to embroider one right in front of you guys live. So let's go ahead and take this order. This is Tim. Let's take Tim's order. What I'm doing with Tim's order is Tim wants a black hat with yellow thread, okay? He wants a black hat, yellow thread. And then you know what? Actually, I'm going to show you guys right here. You guys will actually be able to see it from my phone. Let me actually pull it up on my phone. So let me see. Yep, you can see that. So if I pull it up on my phone right now, you guys will be able to see, like, come on, adjust. There we go. You guys will be able to see these orders that kind of come in. Adjust back. And if I grab one order, like for here, for instance, you'll be able to see the person. You'll be able to see the thread color, the desired location, the color of the hat that they ordered, which is right here, black. And then basically what I do with that is I put it into my back-end system, and then I customize it on a program software that I use called Embroidery. For you guys who are embroiderers on Etsy and you want to use a platform that's completely free, you can use a demo version. You cannot save external images, but what you can do is you can save the text that you guys use on here. Embroidery is an amazing software. No, they don't pay me to say that. I'm just letting you guys know because it's what I use every single day. So let me go to Embroidery right now. And I'm actually going to create that for Tim. So Tim, last name will remain anonymous. He wants a black hat with yellow thread, and he wants it to say 03 in a specific font that we offer. Okay, so 03. It's kind of an old English style font that he wants. So you get on here and get that font going. Perfect. Sorry you guys aren't able to see my screen. I wanted to do it live because I just felt like it was necessary to go live with you guys and for you guys to just kind of see my day-to-day process. And I just essentially do orders and how I run my Etsy business. It's not rocket science, people. If you are on Etsy right now, especially if you're an embroiderer, I predominantly speak to how I run my Etsy business as an embroiderer. I don't know how to run an Etsy. I don't know how to run an Etsy business other than that. So specifically right now, if you are an embroiderer, and you do work on Etsy, it's fairly simple to do. It just takes consistency. It takes you to be able to be okay with being coached through the process. I've been doing this for 3 years, so I kind of forget what day one felt like, but I do know that the first thing I decided to do was decide, right? You have to make the decision to decide to start an Etsy business and to jump on, and everything will take care of itself as you go through. Okay, so Tim is getting this black hat and grab this hat right now. I just made the design in Embrilliance, and now I'm grabbing the hat. I'm gonna load it to the machine, and then I'm gonna just get it going. So here we go. And I do my work out of this old school camper. So this is a 1969 Aristocrat Land Commander that I rebuilt myself and put my embroidery business in it. Other than doing work at home and on Etsy, we actually travel mobily to different events in our local area. But given COVID right now, we're not doing that. So all of our business right now is predominantly online. But when events happen again, we'll be popping up and embroidering on the spot. So first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually just kind of turn my camera this way. All right, perfect. First thing I'm doing is I'm grabbing a stabilizer, okay? Stabilizer basically ensures that the stitches don't move around much when you're embroidering. So I'm taking my stabilizer, putting it on my cap frame. And like I said earlier, Tim wants a black hat, yellow thread. So taking this black custom embroidered hat by Embrogo. Look at that. A custom embroidery brand in there. All custom private label tags with the Embrogo E. And then I'm throwing this guy on here. So, and if you guys are popping in, you know, if there are people that pop in, I see I got one viewer on right now. Hey, I bless you. Thank you so much for popping in. If you have questions, I'll try to answer them as I go. Okay. So then I'm basically putting it on the cap frame jig. So on the cap frame jig, I'm putting it through the teeth of the hat. And then it lines up right here perfectly on this brim, if you could see that right there. Super easy. I clamp it in. I basically take the tongue of it, put it right down on top of the hat, and then I take these clips. Super easy, super cheap, super affordable. You can find these clips anywhere. You can find them at Walmart, Staples, Office Depot, wherever. It just holds the hat down so it doesn't get bunched up. So taking the clamps, go here, and then you see like there's removable clips right here. So I basically just push this back, slide it off, and there you go. The hat is completely framed, it's completely tight, and it's ready to go. So just put it in my embroidery machine, right? Slide it in here, and the mechanism, you should hear that click. Listen really quick. That click in there. Mechanism is the same exact as this, so it's super easy to slide in and out of, okay? And then I go to my machine, so I basically loaded the design. He wanted it to say 03, so I loaded the design on my machine. Look, and I'll just kind of bring my computer over here so you can see. Yep, I loaded it on. It says 03 right here. He wanted almost 2 inches. So there it is right there, 03 in the Old English font. I take that, I edit in. Now here's, watch this. I'm going to do a drop test, okay? So when I do a drop test, not that one, because it actually has to be a different color. So let's change this to number 3. Do a drop test. Look at that. If it didn't drop right in the middle, I go right here to my machine. I just move it over, and I move it until I see that it's going to drop test right in the middle. Boom. Right in the middle, and it's perfect and ready to go. Now, I did say he wanted yellow thread, so give me a second while I rethread one of my spools because I don't have yellow up here. Okay, so all right. Grab a yellow. I'm going to just cut out one of these spools because I don't need to use charcoal right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back. Grab the yellow spool. And then give me a sec while I change out this color. and then we'll get this design going. Another cool thing about why I got into this embroidery business, I know some ask, how did you choose embroidery? How did you know embroidery was going to be the thing that you do? And I didn't, honestly. Like, I literally just, I'm a dancer, choreographer by trade, and I was looking for ways to bring in additional revenue. Like, I didn't want to just depend on dance income alone. So I put out basically an ad. One of my dance kids' moms actually had an embroidery machine, gave it to me, and I started embroidering like my own t-shirts, my own hats and things like that, just to make some extra income. And then 3 short years later, it's pretty much what we do full time, my wife and I. So cool. I have it threaded. I have the yellow thread right there, as you can see it. I have it programmed on number 2. So I just go to number 2, boom, do another drop test, make sure it's still in the center. And then it is ready to go. So super easy. And that's pretty much it on this. So I'm gonna grab this, go number 2, boom. It starts to drop and it starts to embroider, right? So I don't know if you guys have seen how embroidery machines work, but it's not that hard, man. It's super self-explanatory, straight to the point. And it's customized for people. Right now, in a society right now where people want things to be able to be customized, people want to be able to take a phrase, a saying, something that they hold dear to the heart, something they want to say and express, and they want to put it on apparel, they want to put it on hats, they want to put it on different things. And it's cool because during the COVID times, I actually thought, all right, I'm a novelty brand. No one's going to care. No one's going to really want to listen to what I have to say when it comes to embroidery. But the actual opposite actually happened. People wanted to express themselves. They wanted to speak, and they wanted their voice to be heard. So what did they do? They put it on their hats. They put it on their shirts. They put it on their hoodies. And my business actually blew up during COVID. And I have a video where I said I made 11K, and it was actually a typo. I think I made 12K during the pandemic. Right when the pandemic hit, I made around 12K in just the first 3 weeks of June, I believe it was. So if you guys haven't yet, go check out that video. It's super rad, super awesome. And I basically walk you through how I was able to lean into the pandemic and not lean out of it like most people would want to do when a recession or something catastrophic happens in our lives. So, but yeah. What else? What do I talk about while this hat gets done? There's nothing else I can basically say about that, but I'm gonna just I'm gonna walk you guys through how this hat is gonna go and how this hat is gonna be finished. And then yeah, I mean, I really appreciate this space of YouTube to be able to speak. And it's so weird because I'm such a face-to-face guy, such a face-to-face person, talker, that speaking to a little green light is awkward for me. You know what I mean? Because when I speak, I want to gauge response back. So to be able to speak and just let my voice be heard and not have any response back is a little weird for me. But just like anything, you know, you go through the trials, you go through the tribulations of doing something new, and hopefully and eventually you get good and you get better at it. So as I continue to do these streams and as I continue to push through, hopefully people tune in so that I can engage back and forth with them so that they can give me their feedback and such. So, okay, that had just finished. Let me show it to you. All right. Boom. You know what? I'm actually running it again because I like stitches to be completely, I like my stitches to be completely tight and almost have a small like tube puff essentially on it so that there's no gaps in between the stitches. The worst thing that you can do is give someone a finished product that doesn't look finished. If there's gaps and things in between the stitches, you don't want that. You don't want that at all, because it just basically shows that you don't have your stuff together, and it's not professional. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna run over that one more time. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna print out the label. I have plenty of orders that I have to do, but I'm gonna print out this one label for Tim. The average cost on a hat, on a custom hat, if you're just doing complete text, regular text, it's like 22 to 25 bucks. So this guy Tim is doing a $25 hat, $23 hat. So super straightforward, straight to the point. And if you're wondering, yes, we do custom logos as well. If you have a custom logo that you want to get done, we do those as well, and those start at 40 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just print out this label, give you guys the full experience of what it is that I do day in and day out when it comes to these orders. And I will show you guys the packaging, what I write on my packaging, and then ship it. All right. Man, if you guys don't know, having one of these 4x6 laser printers is gold. I used to print everything with a regular printer, and then I would go in a regular printer, then I would go in, I'd have to cut out every little detail of the big 8x10 paper, and it just took too much time. And then I had to go in and tape everything just to make sure that I get the label on. Dude, get yourself one of these little printers right here. One of these little 4x6 inkjet printers. And another video that I did letting you guys know that I actually saved almost $5,000 a year because I didn't need to print and use ink every single week to print these orders. So I highly suggest that you guys invest in one. All right, thermal printer. Print Tim's order out. Boom, done data. Custom label, print it for my man Tim. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and ship this thing out. So I'm gonna grab my custom packaging. This hat should be done in just a minute. And then we're just gonna conclude this small little workshop on how I was able to just go from nothing and build up a hat, print it out super easy, put it on a custom bag, and ship it out. So here we go. Custom Embrogo bag. You guys, when you start and when you launch on Etsy, and I'll do a deeper training into this at another time, but when you launch a business, especially on a platform like Etsy, you want to make sure that you do all the things necessary to be as custom as possible. Like having your own private label treatments, or having your own bags that basically direct people to your website, or having your own custom cards to where people can see who it's coming from. We're real people. And then we just write a little thank you on the back. And you want to know what else you add on top of that makes it super sweet is you basically write their name. Physically write their name. When you physically write their name, they know it's not computer generated. It's not one of those like postcards that you get in the mail that says, "Hello, Quinnell," and then the signature is completely digitized because it was computerized signature. No, you want to get on there, you want to write out the card and sign it physically so they know it's coming from a real person. So if you see right here, boom, I wanted to personally thank you for choosing our Etsy shop, da 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 da. I wrote his name up top, and then I signed it right here with, I'm going to actually circle this. Then you let them know, hey, on your next order, enjoy 10% off. That is gold right there too, people. I think this year alone, I probably made an extra $3,000 just by sending out these cards that cost me like $100 for like 1,000 of them. And I've already had a return on my investment because people use that code to purchase their next item. So another small little trick that you want to do. Take the custom label, take it off, boom, put it on the bag, obviously, right? So it looks like that, has its own space. I'm gonna take the hat off the frame, clean it up a little bit, and then ship it to Tim. And it's literally that simple and that easy. So, lighter, clean it up a little bit. You take these small little snippers and just kind of clean the hat up, just to make sure that you're providing 100% good quality. A little trick that I actually learned from an embroiderer. I used to just clean it up and then hope it looked good. But you actually want to heat treat it. When you heat treat it, you basically push all the stitches together, and any stragglers, any stitches that are protruding outside of the hat, they'll be either burned into the threads or they'll be burned away. So black hats especially, they get a little ashy looking. So I water treat it. Boom. Clean it up. Make it look pretty. Show it to you. And boom. Super simple. 03 on the hat for Tim. Customized. Straight to the point. Toss it in his custom bag with his label and his custom message from us here at Embrogo. Close the bag up, and then that's it. And then it goes off for shipping. So, man, I hope you guys got a lot from that. It was super straightforward. It was super simple, but it's what I do every single day. And you can see just from the looks of that, it's not super hard. You know what I mean? It's straight to the point. It's a straightforward business, but it does do so well for myself, so well for my family, and we are able to live full time off of it. So if you guys, again, have any questions or concerns, or you guys want to stay in contact with my journey and how I was able to go from 0 to 100K, look back at some of those videos. Click subscribe, hit that button so you guys stay in communication with me when I launch new videos, when I decide to go live, and when I just want to hop on and share with you guys. Another thing that I'm doing right now too, if you watch the video that I did right before this live video, it's actually in this link description as well. You'll see, and you'll have a PDF clickable of, if you already currently have an Etsy business, I've generated last year alone an extra 12 grand on autopilot with this small little tweak, this small little trick, and this small little hint that I actually give you guys in a PDF download. Once you guys subscribe to my email list, you'll get that PDF link, and hopefully you can add more revenue to your business. Appreciate you guys so much for being on this live. And I'll stay in contact with you guys when I launch another video this Sunday. Hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I appreciate you. Blessings and peace.